Have you ever wondered how much you can actually make on Thredup? Can you make $5, $100? How about 1,000? Let's dive into my Thredup kit so you can see how much you can actually make on Thredup. Hey there friends, and welcome to the Fashion Flip YouTube channel. If this is our first time meeting, my name is Brandy and I am a part-time reseller. Now, if you don't know what reselling is, basically I just find amazing fashion at the local thrift store and flip it online for a profit. So if that is something that you're interested in learning about, or you're currently a reseller and you're looking for tips and tricks on how to grow your business, then this is definitely the place for you. So today I'll be sharing with you one of the kits that is live on Thredup to give you an idea of how Thredup does their pricing. Now, if you're not familiar with the pricing for Thredup, we basically have a window in which we can list our item. There's a low and there's a max. Now, I have another video that's similar to this, and I've been getting a lot of feedback that sharing this type of video is really helpful. So I figured I would do a part 2, and that way it really helps you kind of determine on what to send to Thredup or what to list on other platforms such as Poshmark or eBay or Mercari. So I'll be walking you through my kit. Most of the items are in an available status, which means customers can purchase them. I will be showing you the max price and then showing you the window. So the lowest I can list it at, the max I can list it at, the percentage that I would make if the item sells, and then what the payout would be. So I hope that the information I share with you is helpful. So let's dive into the kit. I currently have 26 items that are listed for sale, 9 that are in a pending sale, and 1 that has sold. So when you look at your kit, at the very top, you'll kind of see a summary where you can see the potential earnings. So right now, potential earnings is $1438.11. Earned to date is $6. That's for the one item that is sold already. And then here you can see the fees that I paid to have expedited processing and then return assurance. So a total fees of $26.99. So here right now, the current payout is in a negative because the fees total the $26.99. And then of course, if you take away the $6 that I've earned so far, this is where we land. As a little note, let's say nothing else from this kit sold and it ended up being like in a negative. Thredup will not charge you separately for the $20.99. So I figured I'd throw that out there. I know that was something that I had questioned when I first started. So like I mentioned, I have 9 items that are pending sale. So I definitely should be making a profit on this kit, but just figured I would point that out. So let's look at the 26 items that are listed for sale. I currently have everything at the max. So the price that is displayed, that's the max amount, which is 20% below retail. Of course, Thredup determines that retail price unless you have an actual price tag on your item. So let's dive in. Right here is a Michael Stars cardigan, max of $117.99, which that would be a 63.6 payout, which would total $75.05. Now, I figured I'd point this out. So here we can see 70 days to sell, 40 days to sell. Thredup will either give you 90 days or 60 days to sell an item on their platform. And it's based on if they consider the item luxury. So in this case, they considered Michael Stars as luxury, so they gave me 90 days, and then Worthington, they put it in the 60-day category. And I wonder if this little question mark, this little question mark has a description as well. So it looks like designer brands get a 90-day. I think I said luxury, but so yeah, just figured I'd point that out just in case. But moving down to a Worthington casual dress, maximum is $23.99, which is a 17% max payout. Max payout would be $408. So this definitely tells me that Worthington is probably not a brand that I would want to source. I personally don't visit the Goodwill bins, but if you see a lot of Worthington at the bins, maybe it's worth picking up. But again, this is only if it's sold at max. So I don't even know if it's really worth it at that point. But going down to a pair of Madewell shorts, max payout $47.99, 29%. Max payout would be $13.92. Decent. I got these at a last chance, and I think I paid like 90 cents for them. So that's a profit if it were to sell at max. Probably would continue to pick up Madewell. It's just that brand that people love. Here is a LuLaRoe dress. Max payout $37.99, 24% payout $9.12. I pulled this from my personal closet, but I would not source. I do not source LuLaRoe. I feel like it is the hardest thing to get rid of. If you didn't know this about me, I actually was a LuLaRoe consultant for about 2 years. And when I decided to exit the business, it was so hard to get rid of my clothes that were brand new with tags. So I think I just have this like no LuLaRoe type of vibe, but yeah. And then that payout doesn't really excite me to source. So yeah. Moving next is Splendid. And this looks like a 90-day window, max of 105, which is 61.2%. Max payout would be 64.87. Now, I don't think I've mentioned this, but the max percentage that we can get on an item is 80%. And that's for items that sell over $200. So 61.2% is pretty decent, but again, 80% is that max payout for us. Moving to the next item, which is Ellie Tahari, max payout 157, 71.6%, max payout 113.13. Next is Diane von Furstenberg. I hope I'm saying that right, but I usually just say DVF. Keep it simple. DVF dress pants. Max price $237. This is that 80%, so that would be the max percentage payout. And then if it sells at max, my profit would be $190.40. Or I shouldn't say my profit because I paid $5 for those, but my payout would be $190.40. Moving down to A New Day. A New Day is a Target brand, and it's actually one of my favorite brands. Like personally, I think their clothes are so cute. But so yeah, max price $29.99. That's a 20% payout would be $6. That doesn't excite me. I'll probably just buy that for me personally. Wouldn't recommend reselling, even if you're finding it at the bins. That doesn't excite me. Next is Parker, max payout $189.99, 78%, max payout $148.20. Next is Free People. This is a maxi skirt. It's super cute. Max 77, 46.8%, max payout $36.50. Next is Maeve. There's definitely been times where I've said mauve. That's totally not right. Maeve. Maeve is how you say it, right? But Maeve is an Anthropologie brand.
Max payout or max price 103, 60.8%. Max payout $63.23. Moving to my girl Ann Taylor. I love Ann Taylor. I love selling Ann Taylor. But max price is $47.99. Percentage is 29%. Max payout $13.92. I love to include Ann Taylor because I feel like most of the time Ann Taylor sells really fast and it helps, eat up that $26.99 that I'm paying in fees. So yeah, I have Ann Taylor in every box that I send to Thredup. Next is Top Shop. Max $63.99, 38%. Max payout $24.58. Some more Madewell. I think the next two are Madewell. These are the same shorts that you saw above, but it's just a different size. But sweater max payout or max price is 77, max payout 36. Shorts you already saw. Actually, I have three of them that are different sizes. Max payout would be $13.92. Moving down to Brooks Brothers. For the pullover sweater, max price is 101, max payout 61. Michael Kors, a sleeveless top, max price 57, max payout $20. Chico's cardigan. I was surprised that they put Chico's as a designer brand because they gave me 90 days. I never looked at Chico's as designer, but yeah, max price 54, max payout 18. Next is Glamorous, max price 28, max payout $5.66. I probably will not be sourcing this brand. That does not excite me whatsoever. So wouldn't recommend that. Next is a Kate Spade leather crossbody bag. Max price $237, which this is where we're tapping into that 80% because it's more than $200. Max payout $190. Here's another LuLaRoe dress. Price $37. Max payout $912. Adidas. Max price is $94, which is a 57%. Max payout is $54. Bowden. Max price $49. Max payout $15. I've sold a couple Bowden skirts and they sold pretty quickly, so I'm surprised this one hasn't sold just yet. But even though the payout is $15 and I typically pay $5, so that's a profit of 10, I still pick it up because I just feel like Bowden has like a community of people that just love their clothes. So I'm going to continue to pick it up. Next is a Free People maxi dress. Max price is 101, max payout 61. Oscar by Oscar de la Renta. This is kind of like a leopard scarf. And this one is in a reserve status. And if you hover over it, that just means that it's in someone's cart. But the max price was the $28.99. So if someone decides to purchase this and not return it, of course, my payout would be $5.66. This was my first scarf that I sent in. I probably wouldn't send more scarves. Again, I don't go to the bins, so I'm probably paying more than $1 for scarves. But those are all of the items that are listed for sale. This next section are items that have been purchased and they're still within the return window. I still feel like this is going to be really helpful because I will be sharing what I'll be making and then you can see the percentage payout. So let's look here. So this is a new approach, a pair of jeans. the price it sold at was at $37.99, which is a 24% payout. And so I would get a payout of $9.12. The North Face, so this one we can see that a customer used a 20% discount. That max price, so I had all these items at max price. So the max price, it was at $79. The customer used their discount for 20%, so that means that they paid $64. So my payout would be $30.72. A Torah dress, it's sold at max $49. I get 30%, payout will be $15. And this one was interesting. This was not Urban Outfitters. This was actually Postmark, which is the Anthropologie brand, unless Postmark is under Urban Outfitters too. That's definitely possible, but I didn't have time to update that. So hopefully the customer doesn't return. But anyhow, it was listed at $35.99. The customer used a 20% off promo code. So that would be a payout of $663. Meh, doesn't really excite me. Probably won't send that brand anymore. Next is Sundance, and this one excites me because it's sold at full price of $113. So my payout will be $71.59. So right now I'm crossing my fingers and toes that they do not return because that would be nice. Next is a Gap pullover sweater. Max price was at $47. Customer used that 20% promo code, so my potential payout will be $11.14. I had that in my Poshmark closet for like 2 years, and I just had to take it off my closet because it would not sell. So I'm hoping that doesn't get returned because that's just one of those things that I feel like has been lingering around for so long, and I'm like so over it. Okay, next is J. Jill. It's sold at max of $47. So my potential payout will be $13.92. Next is Ascend. First time sourcing that brand. They were just like these really cool activewear pants. This is something that I'm actually going to take a loss on, and that is pretty rare. Typically, I profit at least $1, but yeah, I'm definitely taking a hit on this one. But the max price was at $21.99. Customer used that 20% promo code, which it sold at $17.60. Payout $2.82. I paid $5 for these, so little tears coming down my face because I took a hit. This one is Charter Club, this cute leopard skirt. It's sold at max of $35.99, so potential payout is $8.28. Meh, probably won't pick up Charter Club skirts. So this is the one item that has sold where when we first looked at the kit, we saw that $6. It is a New Day, sold at max of $29.99. So I got 20% of that, which is the breakdown of the $6. So that is the kit. Just in case, if you're not familiar with the Thredup payout percentages or their listing windows, I figured I would share this page with you so that you have a good idea of what your payout percentage would be. So there's 2 charts here. On the left-hand side, you can see the listing windows where Thredup will list our items for either 60 days or 90 days. And then on the right is the payout percentages. So the listing price will really determine the payout. Again, we get the max payout of 80% for items that are over $200. And I thought this payout estimator was really cool as well. So let's just select something in here. So let's test this out. Let's do Lululemon and let's do active pants and calculate. It will show you what the estimated listing price will be and what your estimated payout will be. Of course, I think we want to consider like if a customer uses a promo code, fees that you paid for the bag, for the kit, and then if you lowered the price. So I think this is really helpful if you have items in your Poshmark closet, your eBay store, your death pile, your closet, Mercari, wherever, and you want to get an idea of, what the listing price will be and what your payout would be. And it looks like, why is it scrolling up? But it looks like this is only based on certain brands that they have in here. It doesn't look like you can just use any brand. Like if you have Gucci or something, assorted brands, Lucky Brand, unbranded. Yeah, this is helpful if you have these brands, but I figured I'd point that out, just in case if you do have those. And it's really important to note as well that you understand the timeline, because Thredup, it is a long process for you to get paid. Like it is completely different than platforms like Poshmark. Poshmark, you list something, if it sells that same day, you basically are going to get paid within a week. Where Thredup, you're talking about like potentially months before you get paid for something. So I like that they share a consignment timeline, and they also talk about like the bidding and the bidding window and the window that you have to adjust prices. If you're curious to kind of understand the timeline a little bit more, I can definitely make a video on that. Comment down below if you're interested. I definitely had a few lessons learned because I didn't understand this, and I put myself in position to lose a lot of money. So let me know if you're interested. I'm happy to do that. I will link this page in the description section of the video. That way you can check it out at your leisure. But I think that is all we have for the kit. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.